I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous. I'm going to Las Vegas of all places, and I'm only gonna be there for 3 days. So what do I think the most important first step is? Preparation. What I like to do is pretend that I already have a date this weekend and I get myself together. I make sure to have my nails done, my hair together, and to make sure to have cute outfits that fit. Don't be that person who meets a nice guy and then cancels on him because you have nothing to wear, and then tomorrow pray to meet another nice guy. Another major part of preparation is adjusting your mindset. You cannot go into this thinking that there are no good men left or that dating apps don't work, because you're going to negatively influence your actions, which most definitely will decrease your chances of success. Clear communication is one of the things you can do to separate yourself from the pack. And it starts with your profile. Your profile needs to be clear and complete. You need at least 5 photos in different outfits doing different activities. One can be a nice close-up, but at least 3 needs to be full body. Having too few photos give off catfish vibes and might cause men to not even bother. Also, it's boring. Set yourself apart even more by having a short video. Your photos and videos should pass the glance test. They need to be able to see you clearly and identify you within less than a second. Stay away from dark photos and group photos. While group photos can be cute, it's way easier to just swipe than to spend time figuring out who you are. Also, take some time to look at what else is in the photo other than you. Is the space around you clean? Do you have any garbage or anything else that's unattractive? If you're uploading a selfie, make sure that your mirror is clean. You also want to upload the best photo that you can. Are your walls cracked? Is your room super small? Perhaps it's better to take a photo outside in the park or by the water or at a restaurant while eating out versus in your house. Fill out the description using bullet points instead of long paragraphs. Keep it concise and also check your grammar. For Hinge, fill out the prompts in a light and fun way. If you're having a hard time coming up with an answer, Google it. There are many websites that help with this. Just make sure to be truthful and tailor your answer to you. Remember that men have bad experiences too, so your profile needs to communicate that it's safe to connect. Even if it's not going to be a romantic match, it will still be a pleasant experience for them. Your profile should serve as a filter system. Not ready for a relationship? That's okay. Just say something that would turn off someone that's looking for a relationship. While I desire a committed relationship in the future, right now I'm just looking to keep things light. If you are looking for a relationship, then say that. And that way you won't be wasting your time matching with people who are not. And you can say something like, ready to explore the possibility of long-term partnership. Don't want someone that's broke? Well, don't say that. And definitely don't say, I'm looking for someone who's employed with a good, stable job. Instead, you have a lot of stress from your career and businesses, but don't worry. Unwinding after a hectic week is my specialty. This one sounds masculine, while this one sounds feminine and fun. For me personally, traveling is a priority, so I wouldn't get along with someone who never goes anywhere. But I can't write that because that sounds masculine. So what I would write would sound something more like this. Exploring other countries and learning about new cultures makes me so happy. Can't wait to trade stories. Another thing I like to do is think about who my ideal person is and what would make me irresistible to them. I know most people don't read profiles at first, you kind of just go by the photos. But once you connect, they usually do. And no matter what, just stay away from using a negative tone. You can always express your standards in a positive, light, fun, attractive way. And by the way, everyone, this is only my second video. Please hit the like button if you're enjoying it so far. This is where the fun begins for me. As soon as I land, I like to fire up the app so my location is officially updated and I can start matching people. If your profile is set up correctly, most of the people who are not a match for you will swipe left. This is good. If you're trying to find a date in your local city, don't wait until Thursday to look for one for Friday. While you most definitely can find a date the day before or even the day of, the guy for you might have already made plans. The idea here is to start conversations early so that when the topic of meeting comes up, it seems like a natural progression. Talk to them and build a rapport and build their desire to see you. My ideal man is not desperate at all. He definitely has options. So when I talk to him, it helps reduce the doubt that he might have about meeting me. And especially if they're driving 20 to 30 minutes to meet you, make them excited about it. Just don't make the mistake of spending all day messaging them though. You're busy and you have things to do. While the focus is online dating, don't sit at home waiting to meet the perfect guy online. Find things to do that you like doing and go do it. If you don't have a life, you will come across as desperate. That is a fact. If you're in a new place, attend an event, a concert, or even go on a group tour, you will have a lot of things to talk about once you do find your date, and it will make you more interesting.
We never said exclusive. I just promised you my time, and I'm giving it to you, babe.
The concept of dropping your handkerchief is something I learned from this guy, Matthew Hussey. Basically, it's a way of making a move, but being so subtle that it gets them thinking they did it. This is so easy to do when you're out having fun or doing something interesting. Let's say you're talking to someone and you feel good about meeting them, but he hasn't asked you out yet. Well, drop your handkerchief and move the interaction along. You can say something like this. Hey, I'm on my way to see Usher, but I didn't get a chance to eat dinner yet. Can you recommend a really good restaurant to have a late dinner? It's just me. Basically, what you're saying is, hey, I'm doing fun thing and I don't need you for my fulfillment, but I kind of like you and I value your opinion. Also, this is your chance to ask me out. By doing this, you maintain your femininity, you build attraction, and you also give him the opportunity to chase. On the topic of becoming three-dimensional, I do this in two ways, via my phone number and a fun video. If they ask you for your number, don't be shady and say no. Do one of two things. Either give them your number if you feel comfortable, or give them a backup number. I use Google Voice. I also use an app called Text Free if I don't want to give out my real number. The reason you shouldn't say no is because by now you have filtered out all the people that you don't like and you're talking more consistently with the ones that you do like. So the next step is to give out your number and schedule a date. Moving off the app shows that you are a real person to them and that you are serious about meeting up and you're not just there for attention or pen pals. So send a video of something fun or interesting or something that you're experiencing since you started speaking with them. Maybe it's something that he recommended, or maybe it's something fun that you told him that you're gonna be doing, or maybe you just walked by something that you had talked about. Notice that I said to send a video and not a photo, because the point here is to show that you're real, to show that you are not a catfish, and to show that you're a fun person. This is why you shouldn't send an old video. You wanna send a video from either today or yesterday. And ladies, you don't need to look your ultimate best here. What if you told him, for example, you're going to Pilates class? Send him a video from Pilates class. He's not going to be expecting you to be all dolled up in a dress and heels. Remember, the point is you're showing him that you are real and that you're a fun person to date. The only reason this would be a problem at this point is if you don't match your photos. Ladies, please don't do this. If you don't match your photos, they can't trust you. And it's very hard, near impossible, to be comfortable around someone you can't trust.
We're in trenches, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive, get down dirt like a guy. You want some love like when you feel caught in a midnight.
you're enjoying this. And a new job? Less stress, I promise. More fun.
Yeah. Haven't been a lawyer.
I've been sinking deep, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're transits, going off to different places, different planets. But you're